Have you ever asked why the phoenix is never forgotten? Why across continents and centuries, from the Nile's whispered hymns to the Hermetic scrolls of Alexandria, the myth of the flaming bird endures, always rising, always returning. This is not folklore, it is memory. It is a cipher sealed in story, a divine echo passed through time like a sacred ember. You are not here by chance. You are remembering something ancient, a myth not just to be heard, but to be lived. In Kemet, ancient Egypt, she was the Bennu, not just a bird, but a divine spark, a living emblem of Zep Tepi, the first time when creation emerged from the sacred waters of Nun. The Bennu did not die in fire. She rose from silence, from stillness. She was the soul's true note, sung into form at the dawn of all becoming. She rested on the Ben stone, the cosmic perch atop the primordial mound, and her cry was the frequency of becoming. To the Greeks, she became Phoenix, named for the blood-red hue of sacrifice and purification. But even this was a mask. In the temples of Heliopolis and the scrolls of Hermetic priests, the phoenix was the secret of immortality, a symbol of the soul that dares to die in order to truly live. This truth, like all sacred fire, was too powerful for the profane, and so it was hidden, not erased, veiled, buried in allegory, wrapped in riddles. Because the phoenix doesn't teach through explanation, she initiates through experience. This symbol lived in the rites of the Essenes, in the Vedic concept of Agni, in the alchemical crucible of fire and gold. It survived the burning of libraries and the silencing of sages, because it could never be fully extinguished. It lives wherever there are those willing to rise. You see, the phoenix does not burn because she is cursed. She burns because she chooses to. She gathers the remnants of her old self, every mask, every title, every hollow desire, and lays them down as kindling. She does not fear the flame. She summons it. This is the sacred alchemy, to willfully enter the fire and allow everything false to die. In alchemical tradition, this is calcinatio, the burning away of impurities, the holy reduction to essence. This is not death, this is unveiling. This is the soul's rebellion against every illusion it once wore like skin. The phoenix is not a survivor. She is an initiate. She is the one who remembers and chooses transformation over comfort, truth over safety, freedom over form. This is not a story about a bird. This is a map of your becoming. Every soul contains a phoenix blueprint. It activates in times of rupture, in seasons of loss, in moments where you feel split open by the world. But these are not your ends. These are your invitations. The ancient initiates knew there is a fire that purifies without consuming, a death that gives birth to life. The phoenix archetype lives in you each time you abandon an identity that no longer fits. Each time you choose soul over ego, meaning over achievement, love over fear. Every heartbreak is a feather on your pyre, every awakening a spark in the dark. The phoenix isn't waiting in some distant myth. She waits within your decisions, your patterns, your pain. Rebirth begins not when life forces you to change, but when you offer the old self to the fire before it is ripped away. This is your modern initiation. Not in a temple, but in your daily choices. Not with robes and rites, but with devotion to what's real. Let go of the story you've been told about who you must be. Step into the fire of what you are becoming. Speak the truth even when your voice shakes. Walk away from what dims your flame. Trust the smoke, it always precedes the rise. So I ask you, are you clinging to what wants to burn? Are you gripping the ashes or rising from them? The phoenix teaches this riddle. Only what is false fears fire. What is real cannot be destroyed. The ashes are not the end. They are the sacred soil of resurrection. And you are not meant to survive life. You are meant to be reborn through it. So build your pyre, call down the flame, close your eyes and rise. If something ancient stirred in you tonight, subscribe. This is only the first flame in a long-forgotten fire.